Hello and welcome to another episode of Ankle Sore and our review of round 3. And before we start, can we ask for a huge favour for everyone watching this video? Can you all please hit the like button? And if you're not already subscribed, please hit that button also. It will hopefully get our videos out to more people. Thanks in advance. So let's get into it, shall we? It's been a great round of footy.
Very good.
Thursday night, Gabba, 7:30. Brisbane, 10-12, 72. Collingwood, 14-8, 92. 20-point margin.
Apologies.
You're right. You picked Collingwood and I picked... Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
And then you changed during the week.
Oh, during the week, I go and
put
put bets on and go and put multis on, and I go Brisbane because Lockie Neal.
Happens all the time.
But
Neal.
anyway, getting off that,
Happens all the time.
you can't write them off. You just can't. Relentless pressure. Now I don't know if the Brisbane situation that's come out in the last few days about Las Vegas or something.
Yeah, I heard. Yeah.
I don't know if that's got something to do with it.
Yeah.
Apparently there's a bit of bickering. I don't know. Who knows, right?
Yep.
But talk about the footy. Collingwood's pressure was relentless. Brisbane got back. Collingwood still stuck to their guns. Typical Collingwood performance, mate. Just done what they had to do at the right time. Brisbane just, I don't know, their pressure, they look like they're a bit of a mess. There's no, their system. I don't know. I'm not sure what to take of them. I know they'll come out this week and probably win, but
Yeah. I think they're gone. Brisbane. I don't think they can make finals.
Oh, they've gone last week, I reckon. But yeah.
And I saw Thursday night as two teams that are almost past it as far as winning a flag.
oh yeah, maybe
Their
that.
game plans
they're
are
gone.
shot because I've seen a lot of good footy this week.
Can Collingwood make finals?
Maybe.
They might-
I
they
saw
might
two
just
teams
make
that
it.
were poorly out of form Thursday night.
Yeah, you're right.
Poorly out of form. And you were right what Collingwood did, but I looked at the other teams on the weekend and I thought, gee, it was two sides just scratching around.
Because let me tell you,
That's what I felt.
Eric Hipwood,
Yeah.
it must be just me. I must be watching a different game. For me, he's not up to AFL standard. For me.
He hasn't kicked a goal this year yet.
I don't know.
He's probably kicked one free kick.
I don't
in
think
the
he's
goal
kicked a
square.
goal.
I'm going to say something about Brisbane. They've had it. They need to... No?
I don't know. Go. I don't know. Speak.
5 years they've been up. 5
They
years.
have, and that's a
preliminary
big-
finals. The same 18 players.
Yeah,
They've
I
had
know.
a handful,
Yeah, that's true.
One or two players come in. You can't sustain
I agree.
it. And then what's happened
That's certainly one of the
overseas,
factors.
I reckon that is massive,
Yep.
right? How many times can you keep getting kicked down? They've won nothing, right? No premiership, no nothing. And
I agree.
It's just taken the toll.
I agree. And I reckon Collingwood are a little bit like someone had to win Thursday night and Collingwood were the better team.
Exactly.
But where's their hunger? Like, is it... Are they
Nah,
going to
it's-
Oh, look,
sustain
I
that?
don't know. That remains to be seen. Remains to be seen. But I just saw that typical Collingwood
It
performance. come back.
was. That was their trademark.
And my boy Jamie Elliott kicked clutch goals again. He doesn't
He's
miss.
all over him.
He doesn't miss.
No, he doesn't.
Doesn't
What
miss.
was he last 3 weeks?
All right. He has his ball
Who's
games.
going to
but
replace him?
Who's going to replace him?
Eventually. Is it
find
Reef
someone.
McGuinness?
Yeah, one of them's probably going to jump down there. But just one more thing I want to get on that game. Don't get me wrong, mate. I love Scott Pendlebury. Mate, I love him. How do you not get a week?
Yeah.
So you tell me. how does this
Open-handed
work?
a bloke in the guts.
He didn't expect it like he knew. Like
Yep.
holding
Got him in the
for about 20
solar
seconds.
plexus.
Oh,
Oh,
there.
call it?
Solar plexus.
That's okay. You're allowed to do it now.
So
Well, that's
That's it.
right.
they
Just
said the
the
right
fine.
thing. You've opened up a can of worms, Nathan
Yeah,
Buckley, I
exactly.
think said it. So now we can just
You can
just
do
stop
that.
and just smack blokes.
Yep.
Play on.
And you get a step up.
Crazy.
That's true.
That's crazy.
Friday, Marvel Stadium, 4:20 was Good Friday. North Melbourne, 12-9-81. Lost to Carlton, 20-11, 137. High score of the year so far.
It was a good Friday. It was an
Blues and
entertaining
Roos.
game. Yeah, it was entertaining, I reckon.
It was
It
entertaining.
was over 200 points. I mean, just as in...
That was 21-11, by the way, guys, just to let you know.
It is
21-11,
21-11, 137.
Anyway, it doesn't matter.
Thank you.
But
No,
anyway,
you're right. You're right.
Yeah, of course he's right. He's this man... Right.
Yeah, he's
you can give him
it's
any
Rain Man.
scores.
No, it's Rain Man.
Rain Man of the AFL
Yeah,
scores.
yeah, yep.
You can give him
Yeah,
any score and you'll get it within 3 seconds.
It's true.
I'll test him one day live. There'll be no notes or nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, the kick over 200 points. I thought it was entertaining. However, I know you two are a bit scarred by the 50-metre penalties.
That was ridiculous.
Yeah, there was a
there
few-
was 9 of them, 6 of them were... there was 6 of them.
And nine goals.
And
from
9
free
goals
kicks.
all up from free kicks. Like, come on.
I reckon a couple of them were just no
Oh, yeah,
discipline
some of them
from
were there.
North.
Some of them were there.
Like
Well,
no discipline. Like just, hitting the ball away
free
and that.
kicks, it was just so
No,
50-50
not the free
that they
kicks,
were
the 50
going...
metres. Like, there was one where they tapped the ball out of someone's hands. Come on, guys. Like, do you
That's
need to
right.
do that stupid?
Yeah, I get that.
But
That's-
I
that's
understand.
But I haven't, and I know I'll speak for Vito that I'll say that doesn't like Carlton are a 6-goal better side than North.
Yeah.
They won by 56. That's not the point.
No, we know that.
The point is
we know
that the amount of free kicks and the amount of 50-50s that should have been let go, play on, was appalling.
Okay, question for you. Are those two protected? I'm asking you the question.
No. I don't think they're protected.
I agree with you.
I just think the umpires are easy on sides that they know aren't going to stick their neck out on a Monday night or a Monday afternoon.
Yes, that I agree with
The
you.
big sides always get looked
If
after.
Darcy Moore gave away 6 50-metre penalties at
there'd
fullback
be
on
uproar.
Kerno,
There'd be uproar.
Collingwood
there'd
had
be no
taken the
football
call.
the following week.
Yeah,
We'd have to have a
exactly.
week off.
Yeah.
Oh, it'd be uproar.
But it's
wouldn't
Toby
it?
Pink who? We don't know who Toby Pink is.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't know. It's,
Carlton,
there were some
no,
really
you're
poor
right.
free kicks.
Can Carlton win the flag?
Yes, they
they
can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
North, thoughts on North, just in a nutshell?
Really quickly, they've badly mismanaged their list. I'm looking at it now, and that defence, I'm staggered in
Everything
October,
else is all right,
November.
isn't it?
Everything's all right.
But we knew the defence was bad. We said it at the start of the season.
That's,
Like,
we said
Yeah.
that it's now glaring. Why did they not go out and find a defender?
agree.
They didn't do anything over the summer.
Why didn't Clarko play Combin? I'm just not understanding if there's something.
He was best on ground in the VFL.
You
at
gotta
fullback,
play
and
this-
he'll play.
You got to play him.
Yeah.
But yes, to now.
He'll play now.
Colin
'cause of
Jones
Colin
gone down.
Jones.
That's a big loss.
His text message, bye-bye. I reckon a lot of all the supporters were thinking the same.
yeah. Look, it's one of those things. They got
Your
Biggie
Blues?
Nguyen. It's a win.
It is. It's hard to...
Like, they didn't
yeah.
exactly set the world light. They didn't need to.
But the thing that gets me a little bit, it's a bit disappointing. They got belted in the middle as well.
They did, and that's
in
their
the second
one-wood.
half, and that's their
Yeah.
strength. But the kids just lose their way.
Having said that, they could have lost that by 15 goals, and they didn't.
Oh, we were thinking that early, weren't we?
There was times there where
Yeah.
they could get blown away, and they didn't.
Yep.
They fought back, and
They did. They got.
Wardlaw and Sheasel. Jeez, Harry Sheasel.
He's opened the season with 3 30-pluses again.
He's a special player.
No second
It's not just the 30-pluses.
He's something else, mate.
Can I have a dig at a commentator?
Yep.
I was really annoyed. All us North supporters out there, we know where we're at.
Yeah.
You know, you go to Good Friday, whether you watch it, listen on radio, or go to it, and you know
What's gonna happen.
what was going to happen. Of
course,
you know,
what
and
it is.
You want to hear commentators and you want to hear special comments about your team and how they're going. Lee Montagna, I rated him, but I was really disappointed with his preview of the North Carlton game.
Preview, what did he say? 10
He
goals?
said it's going to be a good Friday.
Massacre.
But even happier for Charlie Curnow, and I hope he kicks 10 goals. He should be kicking 10 goals today.
No, he shouldn't.
Lee, disgraceful comment.
Yeah, disgusting. I didn't know.
Disgraceful.
What's that? Also,
Happy Friday,
Yeah, what would you...
and I'm hoping he kicks 10 goals.
And one more thing I just want to say.
Or he should kick 10 goals. That is a kick in the butt.
Bad. The worst captain in the AFL. That's all I'm saying.
Was Lee Montagna a captain?
No. Yeah,
North
good
captains.
one. Good one.
The leaders.
No, well,
Sim-
Simpkin... anyway.
Yeah, let's move on.
That's a North Club
from
corner
that.
Yeah, that's a club corner
And
issue.
go to the Friday night game, 7:30 at Optus Stadium, the forgotten game.
Dear.
Fremantle 9-15-69 defeated Adelaide 4-10-34. I told you Freo's defence was going to shut Adelaide out, and I also said Adelaide fall away pretty quickly after there.
You do, and you've stuck to it, and I'll tell you what.
I'm not sure what they got there.
Go.
I've got to refer to my notes here. Adelaide, you said it last week, cannot win games with these players. Jake Saligo, Chase Jones, Ned McHenry, Lockie Murphy, Lockie Scholl, and Sam Berry.
That's the same. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. They can't.
That's a great call.
So,
Great call. I agree.
Calling them average players, it's been generous.
Yep.
They're not any better than the local guy down the road. These players, most of them, have been there for 3, 4, 5
We
years.
chance?
Mate, I'd run rings around all 4 of them, or 6 of them. I'd run rings around them.
They're in, like I said, they're in their rebuild stage, and they had a very good couple of months last year.
They did, didn't they?
And everyone overrated them over summer.
Yeah,
And even
I
themselves.
think you're
And I think I did because I put them in the 8 and they're
You
not going
did.
to
We
make
all
it.
did.
And they're not going to make it. You were going bananas
I'll
about
put
their
the-
scoring
yeah.
power.
Well, the highest scoring team
They
last
were.
year.
Statistically,
No,
it's hard to
just-
imagine.
It's hard to go against that, you know what I mean? Like, it's one thing losing games, but you're kicking 4 goals. You kicked 5 or 6
Yeah.
last week.
And-
That's right.
And we're starting to respect Freo here.
I was just about to say, let's
Nah.
get on to Freo. Their defence, they've got no...
69 points.
I know, but you know Pearson that well, I go, this scraggy. But he does the job.
Hayden Young went back.
Does the job, though.
He is.
I think.
And they've got a good midfield.
Why does no one go to him? Like, he's just a loose bloke that gets 30 touches every week and creates out of
Ryan's
halfback.
your rebound intercept.
Exactly.
But you've got to play like Carlton this week.
Make him accountable.
Correct.
Yeah, I get it.
I'm sure they will.
They'll be accountable with the two big forwards.
That's right.
But I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
Enough on that game. That was enough.
Enough. Let's get on to the Bombers.
Hang on. This is the Bombers of the Saints,
I know.
mate.
Well, I picked the Saints, but I'm delighted Essendon won.
I picked the Bombers. You know
You
that.
did pick the Bombers,
So
and I
did
was
I.
I was just 10-11-71, defeated St Kilda 9-13-67. I'm liking what I see with the Bombers.
Great win because they look like a few times they look gone.
They did. That was gone early.
But St Kilda, again, St Kilda just thrashed their shots for goal. And that's going to cost them in the end, right? And Ross Lyon, once again, let's just play 15,000 players back and try to get them on the... Doesn't work. Essendon's quick, mate.
They were skating at certain points. In that
Essendon's
game.
quick. And you know what? Goldie, these guys, McKay...
Well, before you go
Good,
into that,
mate.
they've recruited for what they want. It's typical Brad Scott. They've plugged the holes that they need to.
That's not a bad thing.
Obviously Goldie, Mackay,
Gresham.
Dersma and Gresham. They've just plugged those holes.
Dersma had his best game for, I thought.
He did. We saw the bow and arrow come out.
Yep.
And what that does is give Stringer full-time employment
in the forward line.
in forward 50. Yeah. And we saw the results. Like, he was cool as ice when he nailed that goal.
That was making me sick. Not Essendon winning, I don't care. But
I know you don't like him, but he was cool. He was
fantastic.
Yeah, he didn't miss a beat.
But,
can I have my go? I'll go. You
one
finish?
more thing.
Go on.
I saw the worst 44 possession performance in the history of the world on Sunday.
Oh, Nick Martin. No, they'll go on, but I know. I agree.
He kept getting the ball, and like they kept saying, well...
He's going to break the record.
He's going to break the record. And if I was Ross Lyon, I'm sure he would have thought of this. You can have it 54 times, 64 times, because it's more possessions that it's out of the hands of the better players like Perkins and all these blokes on the outside.
Merritt.
Have it, and Merritt. Like, but he was spraying balls everywhere coming out of defence.
What's the record? Do you know the record? I'll put you on the spot. Not that you expect to know.
Is it
For what?
Peter
53.
Featherby has 53.
Is that him?
Buckley and
Actually, it's Ablett got 53.
Correct.
He levelled
Gold
it, yeah.
Coast.
Leveled it,
Gold
or
Coast.
maybe even got 54, but I know it was 53 at least.
Talk about Ross Lyon. Here we go.
I've got notes, people, and I've got facts to prove it, all right? He does not rate scoring. We know
No,
that.
he doesn't.
So that was proven in the scores. They kicked 15 behinds, right? Because I'm convinced that training they don't have shots at goal. They don't. I'm convinced. I'm convinced.
They'll be playing
You're
that.
right.
They'll be just
So the most
defensive
important. I know it's important what he thinks, what they do. I get that, Ross. But seriously, the two big ones, goal posts. That's how you win games of football. Not 8 goals to 7. All right. I'm going to read you just quickly, boys. The last 10 winning grand final scores, right? So last year, 2023, Collingwood kicked 90. Okay. 2022, Geelong kicked 133. 2021, Melbourne 140. 2020 in the COVID year, which was 17.5-minute quarters. So that's 10 minutes for the whole game. Richmond kicked 81. West Coast kicked 79, which is an anomaly in 2018. 2017, Richmond kicked 108. Bulldogs 2016 kicked 89. Hawthorn in 2015 kicked 107. 2014, Hawthorn kicked 137.
Jeez.
And 2013, Hawthorn kicked 77. But wouldn't you know it? It was against a Ross Lyon coached Fremantle side. Right.
Read out the Ross Lyon grand finals,
Now,
please.
the 4 grand finals that Ross Lyon has coached in. Okay? In 2009, they kicked 68 points and lost to Geelong. Okay?
By kick.
Yep. Irrelevant.
Just want to say
Doesn't
that.
matter. Yeah,
It doesn't matter.
I think it
68
does.
points. No. My point is, you can kick. It can be 50 to 51, but you've lost.
You're losing
every
the game,
grand
I know.
final, right?
Go on.
So 100% of the time he's like, okay. So that was to Geelong in 2009. 2010, they played Collingwood and drew with 68 points. And then in the replay the week after, they kicked 52 and got smashed.
Whacked, yeah.
Right? In 2013, with Fremantle, which we've already discussed, Hawthorn kicking 77, they kicked 62 points.
Only lost by 2 goals.
Still lost.
15 points.
Yep.
Ross Lyon. No, it's not your fault. You're getting paid a lot of money to do this. St. Kilda, you've got it wrong. End it now because you're going down a path you don't want to be down. You ain't winning the premiership. I guarantee you. If they win the flag this year, I'll eat 100 nuggets live on the stream on YouTube.
100.
Magnificent.
I don't care how
100.
sick I get. 100.
Where are the nuggets coming from? You don't
McDonald's.
know?
McDonald's.
All right.
Not KFC,
I want
McDonald's.
100.
100. I'll sit there and you can sit there and we'll do a live stream and I'll eat 100 if they win the premiership.
That's fair.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay. We can't go back on it. This is he
No,
said this
I've
live.
said it.
So we'll have Triple O on standby.
Hold me
sure.
to it. I hate watching them. I hate their style. It's not a
All right.
style you want to. I just had to get that out, boys.
No,
Sorry.
you've got it out for the last 6 weeks.
I know, but it really got up my
Our
goat on
viewers
Saturday.
actually know how much.
Well-
I'm getting people during the week going, he doesn't like Ross Lyon and St Kilda, does he?
Well,
no.
do you like Ross Lyon and St Kilda?
I love him.
Jeez, you're a liar.
I don't.
Can't stand him.
You know I
See?
don't mind, but I'm letting you.
Yeah, but
and
you...
we're gonna have a go at you. You said you love St Kilda. They've won one game,
I do love St Kilda. I
won
picked
one
them in
game.
the 8. Yeah, they've been playing poorly.
so that they
For your reasons. They're not nailing the footy up forward.
Yeah,
King didn't play. Hurt them.
it's okay.
Hurt them.
neither
I'll tell you
Essendon
what,
can play
when he
without
doesn't,
Peter Wright.
when he doesn't play,
You're right. No Carey, no North.
oh,
No King, no St Kilda.
yeah,
Okay.
let's go.
Saturday night, Port Adelaide 13-11, 89. Lost to Melbourne 15-6, 96. This was the same old for both two teams. The same old Melbourne, Gawn, Petrarca, Oliver gets them over the line.
Yep.
And the same old Port Adelaide, like I predicted, and I think we all predicted that they weren't going to beat these sort of sides, and they need to. And they didn't.
Go on, go for it.
Melbourne have got a beauty. Number 6, what's his name, the kid?
Windsor.
Caleb Windsor. Yeah,
Oh,
Caleb Windsor.
he is a beauty.
he's
I was
fleet of
watching
foot.
him.
How good
No,
was
no,
his
just
goal
fleet
in
of
the third or early in the last?
The bloke's composure
Yeah,
is
good.
tremendous. I've watched him and gone, oh, they've got an absolute ripper.
Could he pip George for the Rising Star?
Touch and go. I don't look. It's a long
He's
season.
good football, though. Yeah,
He's
you're
a
right.
very, very, very good footballer,
Yeah,
mate.
ready-made.
And Melbourne, again, look at this. Look at they kick 15-6.
15-6.
Mate. They just know how to win. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We've got to start taking them seriously.
No, I agree.
Because we all
I
said
just,
they.
I agree, but and you know, they've won, and of course your best players have to play well to win
Yeah.
in any sport.
Yeah, I totally agree.
But it's Gawn, Petrarca, and Oliver again.
But what does that tell you about the other inept coaches? You've got 3 players.
Yeah, you play your exactly.
Not 11, 3.
I don't
Yeah, I
understand.
know, and that helps Brown.
Exactly.
Brown took a contested mark.
Yeah.
I've never seen
I
it.
nearly fell off the couch.
Yeah, you know why? Because
never seen it.
stupid,
I've never
stupid
seen- have you seen it?
Alir want to rough him up, and it's first time
Did you see Brown get angry a little?
Yeah.
Never.
Yeah. And Brown's like lost
he's
his
the
mind.
most
let's-
placid person.
So let's
ever,
talk
but-
about Port Adelaide then. Alir and down back with Radic Alir and the law firm of Zach.
I thought they were okay.
Zach Thatcher.
Zerk Thatcher, Radigalia.
He's actually been all right.
Actually, I thought they were okay. But
were
who let
good.
them down, do you think?
Well, Neil Bourne had a great game. So the small forwards, it's because Port off half
Okay.
back, they've got these running the Farrells and
Well, Butters and Rosie
Houston.
launch off half back
Yeah.
to Houston.
Houston. They
Houston's
don't really
gone,
look
mate.
after play.
How good's his disposal?
They've got a donkey in Jones, is it? 34?
Lockie Jones?
How many times does he want to turn it over before
Yeah,
they
yeah,
understand?
turnover king.
Jeez, he's bad. So that's look.
Who's rucking for him at the moment?
Who?
Well,
Port.
Finlayson goes forward
Oh,
at the
Soldo.
moment, and Soldo.
Yeah, he's all right. Why don't they bring back Dante?
No.
Dante.
Out of your head. You know his brother's at Essendon, by the way.
Yeah.
No, I didn't know that.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll never play another game again, Dante.
How many nuggets on that one?
Nah, no Nuggets.
He'll play a game this year.
Yeah, he will.
Can't see it happening.
He will.
Soldo's going all right. He's kicking goals. He's doing all right.
Charlie Dixon, where is he? Where's he at? I thought he was okay. You don't get him having a go at him.
But that's what he's capable
Yeah,
of.
that's
He's
it. I
Okay.
reckon that's
I don't
it.
think
That's
there's
it.
any more upside to him.
No, there's not.
That's
It's
it.
33. That's enough.
And they're
That's
just
all
very high
Now,
dependency
I did
on
say,
those two.
yeah, and I did say those big three in the middle, but also like May and Lever down back, two best defenders in the comp. So
May-
there's-
May didn't
so they got
play.
five. I know, but
So what a great
as a
win.
whole,
Yeah.
they
100%.
got 5 guns.
But we
like-
said that. Their
and they're
top
still
5,
going okay.
or their top 6 would
Yeah.
rival anyone, really.
That's
Let's be
right.
honest.
Let's move on. Sunday Marvel Stadium at 1 p.m. game. Western Bulldogs 16-10-106 defeated West Coast Eagles 3-12-30.
Waste
They
of time.
kicked 2 goals in the first 10 minutes, and then their
In
third
the last
goal
quarter,
was in the last
last
quarter.
They're the poorest side in the AFL
What's
by
going
a long
on?
way.
Why does
What do they do?
Why does Adam Simpson still have a job? He's not
Because he's a good bloke.
Yeah, I know, and he's got 2 hungry jacks that he has to pay off.
And he's a premiership coach.
Yeah, but
they're
and
just
that-
tucked away.
But it's not the right move. He needs to move on. It's
gotta move on.
Not it's going to make that much of a difference, but you got to start now. They're wasting this year.
Shouldn't have been
while
coaching
he's
this
there.
year,
He shouldn't
I
have been.
reckon.
Mate, McGovern, don't get me, they've been all right, but McGovern, You got to let these blokes go, mate.
They went too long with them.
They're still playing. Jack Darling, give me a spell. He was
Yeah.
once a very, very good
That was
player.
5 years ago.
That's what I mean.
They were all great players.
They've all had
Yo,
it.
Jamie Cripps.
Elliot Yo.
He's going all right,
Yeah, yeah,
he's going all right, but
he hasn't played for
still.
a couple of years. But
Yeah.
Jamie Cripps, I've got a huge problem with playing him.
Yeah, I know you kicked 1-5.
Yeah, but not just
Yeah,
that.
you got to look in.
He did.
But
He
you got to
did.
get games to the kids, right? Don't worry about him. You're not even going to play the next finals, let alone this premiership, like
Yeah.
Govan,
That's right.
right? All
That's
these
right.
blokes. It's just, I don't know. I've got a huge problem with Adam Simpson coaching.
Oh, I
at the
don't
moment.
even think you've got the problem. I don't think Simpson's the problem.
No, no,
it's
no,
just
that's-
really their list is just
Horrendous.
I
mess.
agree, but my problem is it's not that another coach is going to make him a finals team like that, but you've got to start a rebuild now. And without him, he's
Yeah,
not your
you're
coach.
right.
Next year, he's not the
Because
coach. I'll
at the
guarantee
moment
you.
there's no rebuild. They're not doing
No,
anything
no.
to make the rebuild.
He's
is there?
just there, right? Like he's
Look,
just,
you don't want to pluck out country teams, but they're like a country team that gets walloped by
Yeah.
15 goals every week.
Exactly. And
And
they're
the
gonna cop it
club's
every
just
week.
happy to be in the
Do you
comp.
reckon,
and-
do you reckon the Dogs are going at 100%? Because I'll tell you
No,
they
they
All right,
won't.
I'm
close.
going to tell you about the Dogs. I don't think they could have beaten anyone this weekend on that performance. They were,
But I
they
reckon
were terrible as well.
But they had no.
They had
Seriously,
no opposition.
They were going
I get that.
70%.
Yeah,
Let's
they were
be
just,
honest. We
like
watched the game.
getting through it. They weren't fast.
We watched the game. It was like
All right,
if
let's-
they had to put the foot down, they would have, and that's
Yeah.
it.
Let's move on. The Sunday twilight at the MCG. Richmond 11-16-82 defeated Sydney 11-11-77. That's the exact scoreline of the 81 Carlton Collingwood Grand Final.
It is
Was
so.
too. Let Vito have this one.
Yours, Pete.
Oh, it was an amazing win.
Great win.
An amazing win. I was shocked. Because I tell you what, go to hell, Sydney.
GTH.
He was texting me.
Go to hell. He knows why. And I'm not going to say it on Thingo. Go. You know what? You bunch of pretenders. You bunch of pretenders. Played against a side who, no Martin,
Yeah.
no Prestia,
No
got
Grimes.
injuries during the
No
game.
Hopper.
Yeah, no Grimes.
No Hopper.
Yep,
No Graham.
yep.
Yep.
And
There's
they got
another
more
one.
injuries. Got injuries during
And
the
they
game
lost.
as well.
Yeah, well, they lost Lynch and Bolter.
Yeah, but that, I don't know how far into
Late.
that.
It was
was
late.
at the
It was
yeah,
late.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so they still could have won Sydney, right?
Of course they could have.
Sydney could not beat that absolute ravaged Richmond and lost. Couldn't even beat them over by 15 points or over. You know what I'm getting at. Disgrace.
Now I
He's
get
had a
it.
bad week.
Now I get it.
Yeah. But even still, look.
All
Mr.
jokes-
Few?
all
Missed-
jokes-
missed a few
yeah,
this
missed a
weekend?
few. Oh, no, that killed
Had a
me.
bad one.
That killed me.
Having said that, how do you not beat Richmond?
Come
look,
on, mate.
We've said we love Richmond. Like they're trying. They look good. They're
They've been
fun
in
to
every
watch.
game.
They have.
They have. They
right?
could have beaten
Yeah.
Carlton, you know.
Yeah, they could have with a free kick here or there sort of thing. But Sydney, they come to the MCG and lose to Richmond.
Yeah, it's
you're
poor.
kidding, Sydney. You're kidding
Because
yourselves.
a collective team effort by Richmond has beaten Sydney, who we're talking off air about
yeah, a handful of players.
how they were just doing the Babe Ruth. They were trying to whack every ball out of the stadium every time they got the footy. It was
It's Heaney.
they took them for granted.
Yeah, Warner.
Gordon.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
Warner.
Heaney will
Warner
get Brownlow votes in this game.
yeah, Warner
He was
sprayed
tremendous.
it. Warner was spraying it.
Yeah.
Logan McDonald, I'm not sure.
Jesus.
He took one big grab in the goal square. I'll tell you who he's hates.
Go on.
We're just pasting players lately.
Yeah, I know. It's frustrating.
Joel Amati,
What about him?
no good.
Jeez, I was saying he was really
Can't
good
kick.
early.
Can't kick.
Yeah, he's kicking. I agree. He's kicking for goal. You can't rely on him. Totally agree.
Can't kick.
Is their backline a worry now? All of a sudden, Rampy, these blokes starting to age.
Well, Rampy got injured.
McCartan's good.
early.
McCartan's
McCartan's a good defender.
Very good defender.
Yeah,
I might have to. I'm getting close to apologising to you about a Sydney player.
Which one? The one that didn't kick a goal?
Number 8. Is
Yeah.
it number 8?
No,
Rowbottom.
Rowbottom and Hayward.
no. Hayward's the one. Rowbottom's all right. Hayward.
Rowbottom turned one over in a
Yeah,
crucial
okay,
moment.
But geez, he works
and they-
hard.
Oh, I'm not sure about.
Hayward.
No,
Where's he?
yeah, Hayward.
Where was he yesterday when they needed goals?
in the club. Hayward.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Look
Doug
at
Hayward.
Look at it
guy.
as a prince of
Look at that
seagulls.
guy.
Yeah, I was disgusted. Oh, forget about.
Yeah, I get
that
it.
was-
I get it.
That was disgraceful.
Oh, but a great win by Essendon.
Richmond.
Yeah,
Essendon's
the other
on
sash.
the mind. Essendon is on my
You're
mind.
on the wagon, aren't you?
Oh,
gonna-
I'm on the
Are
wagon.
you starting to follow him?
Yeah, I'm all over him. I think they'll play finals and anyway.
So when they play North, who you going for?
Bombers, I have to. I've got to.
Excuse me.
Bombers.
Say that again.
Say that again.
Say that again.
Because North are irrelevant.
They're not.
We've
No,
got
I'm not sure who you think will win. Who are you be barracking for?
probably the Bombers. You know what I'm going to say.
I've seen it all.
You know what I'm going to
He's
say.
cooked.
And Easter Monday, Hawthorn Geelong MCG, and what drama. It's 3/4 time.
Yep.
And it's been 3/4 time for 30 minutes.
Far out.
At least.
Hawthorn trail 8-4-52, Geelong 14-4-88. It's 3/4 time, but that was half an hour ago.
We're checking the score thinking,
Waiting for a final score, and Lightning has stopped playing
Lightning has
heavy
struck.
rain. What's
unbelievable.
going on?
You know what? And I'm not having a go at anyone, serves them right. Because the umpiring is disgraceful. Absolutely. No. Anyone that watched this game, I don't follow Hawthorn, I don't follow Geelong. I have no interest in bets or anything like that. But Jack Ginnivan, he should walk out of there today and go, what have I killed someone? Because it was two absolutely blatant ripping of his head, right?
I agree.
And the umpires, he's got play on. Then it goes up the other side. Someone gets touched on their thumb, and it's a free kick.
My thumb.
Dislocate your thumb. Though.
Like, honestly.
I know, it's terrible. It's terrible.
What
Like
is-
we spoke about the North Melbourne Carlton game. It's some. What did you say about what David King said?
Well,
Was
he
it
said,
David
is
King
it
or
two
no?
sets of rules here?
Yeah.
One of
There
them, I
is.
can't remember what.
There is.
Is it two sets of rules? Because he's got his head ripped off. And I'll tell you, I'm the first to go, stop ducking, you idiot. He did not duck, mate. He's gone to play the football. You saw it twice, and they would absolutely not play on. Come on, umpires, grow up and stop being a bunch of sooks because why? Oh, he's trying to suck us in. No, he's not. He's actually playing the football. And you've got to give a free kick when it's there.
He is trying to suck him in, but a free kick is a free kick.
Correct.
So he does play for free kicks.
Sometimes he does.
But if it's there, it's there.
But still, you got to pay him.
No, I agree.
Like
That's-
the
that's
West
what I
Coast
mean.
bloke kept ducking like Shuey, but
you name me, not one player, but not everyone does it. But there's a majority of players that do it.
Josh
yeah,
Howard.
Josh Howard.
Free kicks get given out. Come on.
I think you're right about the umpiring and all that. And I love the
depends
game,
who
and I
you
love
are.
the way this year's panning out. And but geez, the umpiring
It's
is
been poor this year, isn't
It's
it?
poor during games. It's confusing, and
Yep.
in different games, there's different interpretations.
Depends who you are,
Depends who you are. It's just this year, it's not great.
and it's in your face more.
And it's also the goal kick, like the arc. I've got an idea. It's time to sack the goal umpires. We do not need goal umpires in our sport. Don't need them.
So happy Dave Roden won't be umpiring?
Go and find another job.
Well, if they're going
It
to...
is the most useless job in the AFL, being a goal umpire.
There's another review today.
Yeah.
The ball's in by that much. What are you reviewing?
So
mate?
field umpires and the boundary umpire comes to the goal line. They can easily make the call. The TV make the call after every goal, don't they?
the
the goal
they
umpires
review
are not
after every
making
goal.
decisions.
Yeah, that's true.
They're making the easy ones.
Yeah,
Just get rid of them. We don't need them in the goal
Yeah,
line.
'cause they don't
It was a great tradition in the day, but in today, and I'm saying the technology is still not good. But we don't need.
They don't want to take responsibility. They're all
We don't
scared.
need them.
No, but they're all scared.
They are.
I think it's a goal. I think it's a goal. Mate, which game was it? The ball was in by 10 yards.
It's antiquated
System,
position
yeah.
to have in
That's
a sport.
true.
How many goal umpires are there in soccer? None.
None,
How
mate.
many under a basketball net? None.
True. Correct.
That's true.
NRL, rugby, gridiron.
No, it's just a line judges,
None.
whatever, yeah.
So boundary umpires can make the call too. They can talk to each other.
I'll
The field umpire can make it all clear.
Yeah, that's true.
And they say that we review every
Goal, which they don't. They can't because...
So if it's
the rest-
incorrect, just say, hang
Yeah.
on a minute, and we've just gone through it. Yes, it's a goal all clear, or no.
No.
You do not need goal umpires anymore. Sorry, blokes, if you had a good career, you're done. And
Yeah.
females, done.
Yeah, fair enough.
Useless.
But yeah, that's a valid point. But I'm talking more about the umpiring, and it's just ridiculous. Certain players.
I just hate banging on about them, and I hate
So
abusing them.
Why don't we try and fix it, AFL? Why don't we try and fix it? Okay? You know when you pay your health insurance, the doctor's not part-time, is he?
No.
Right?
Correct.
No.
So if you go into surgery with a part-time doctor, clearly he's not going to have the
Are
experience
you
of a
talking
full-time
about
doctor.
Dr. Nick Riviera?
Doctor, what's wrong? Don't you know where to make the incision?
On The Simpsons?
No, but... Okay,
What
let's
about
use
Dr.
him.
Seuss?
Dr. Seuss. Dr. Zhivago.
Dr. Seuss. I heard he's a bit of an animal.
Doc Holliday. They're
We done?
everywhere.
We done? Can I finish?
Yeah, you're right.
Sorry about that.
It's all right. I can just cut you out.
Gives you more
Fair
time
enough.
to think of another doc.
No. So my point is, everyone else in the game, everyone, coaches, players, staff, are professional full-time, right?
Correct. Yeah,
Full-time
true.
and professional, right? They make billions of dollars a year, the AFL, billions, and they can't make the umpires full time?
No, I get
Like,
it. You've
when-
been saying it for a long time.
It
even
doesn't
last
matter
year.
if it makes a difference or not.
I was
But
going
the
to say, I don't know if
perception-
it'll make a difference.
No,
to be
no,
honest.
but it may
Probably not.
It's got
Muppets.
to. It's got to though.
Probably
It's
not.
got to though.
I know because
More repetition of watching
Yeah.
footage and okay, this is a free kick. This is a free kick.
Yeah,
not,
that's true.
Not rock up an hour or 2 hours before the game and go.
Yeah.
I reckon we need to look at this.
You've been
No,
an accountant
seriously.
all week.
we
or a
need to watch,
school
we need to watch
teacher.
this bloke. He's going to drop his knees.
Yeah, not 2
Yeah.
hours before the game. Study. Like, seriously, guys, let's make it full time. And then blokes like us probably won't hammer them as much because at least they're full time. They're trying.
Yeah,
right? Like
that's
the
right.
players.
Yeah, it's
they
true.
make mistakes, but let's try and bloody make them full time. Full time. Like every other professional in the game.
It's true.
There it is, and I can hear that rain. It's belting down. I think
it
the
is-
studio's going to fall
It's
down.
an ugly day in Melbourne.
I think we
let me
better
tell you.
cancel this show. due to
Don't-
lightning.
yeah.
Well, there you have it. Our review of round 3 in the books. Let us know in the comments if your team won, and we'll see you in the next one.